I told her 2 at the most. But no, Helen, you're too bullheaded. Look at this. 4. Good grief. No, I'll get that. Oh, my. I'll see you later.
Don't worry, children. He'll be back. He'll be back. Let's get cozy. Come on, make room. Make room. Good. Isn't this nice?
It all started about 2 months ago. We were on our way up north. I'm not sure why we do that. Something inside of us just says we should go up north. Anyway, she started talking about a nest. She wanted a nest. And she pointed to a spot right up against the house. It was under an eave, which was good, but it was right against the house. We could hear the people inside talking. But that's where we built it. As a matter of fact, their voices sounded a lot like ours.
Pop,
That's strange.
we've decided that her name is Helen.
Oh, no.
Helen of Troy. Anyone who is so diligent and considerate has to be a strong lady.
It's 8:41 and she probably is setting for the night.
We have to put food out for her.
Tell her good night.
Good night, Helen. Check you in the morning.
Little did I know back then that this nest and these 4 eggs would be the center of my life for the next 30 days. But then, it's been worth it. So let me tell you our story. She sat and I watched. I watched and she sat. I watched and she sat and she sat some more. I don't know where that patience comes from. Almost 3 weeks, but then one day she had a special look in her eye. And when she left, look what we found. What a mouth. That was telling me something. That was telling me I have a job to do. I started looking for night crawlers and crickets. Luckily, it had rained a lot, and it was good hunting. It wasn't long before they had all hatched. We had 4, sure enough. It was a constant battle to keep those mouths full. I worked and she worked. We'd both come and bring food to these 4. The runt still couldn't get his mouth up there as high as the other 3. But we still made sure that he got something to eat. Eeny, meeny, miny, and mo. We sure were proud of those guys. And she took great care of them. She'd keep them warm. It was cool. The nights were really cool. I watch, and I think, my, she's awfully busy. She has a lot to do. Little did I know about what lied ahead for me. But she spends a lot of time cleaning the nest. Can't you imagine? 4 little birdies in that nest, they make a terrible mess. She's constantly cleaning it out, making the bed softer. But then I realize that I have a job to do as well in terms of keeping the nest clean. But it comes quite natural. I take food, of course, to feed the hungry little chicks. But then I find I need to clean things up before I leave. Looks unpleasant, doesn't it? But it isn't really. It comes quite natural. You guys do about the same thing. The difference is you have hands. You change diapers and you have to wash your hands after that. So we do the best we can with what we have. I use my beak. It looks terrible, but it's quite natural. God didn't make too many mistakes. They sure are hungry. I can't find enough for them. And their mouths are sure big. I'll see you guys later. I'll be back in a little bit. Just give me a little time to find a couple more night crawlers or a cricket. That's what I'd tell them before I'd leave. And they'd settle back down. But I knew they were just going to wait there until I come back. But I was sure they weren't going anywhere, at least not till I came back. Once in a while, we'd sit back and just listen to the voices inside the house. Beth. My gosh, Beth. I can't believe the size of the fish worm you just dropped in that baby slot. I was holding out that long. They keep that nest clean of the face of the droppings of the birds from their babies. That's what they do, don't they? That was a good sequence right there. Slowly but surely, the four little chicks grew. They got stronger. After a week, though, their eyes were still not open. But we just kept feeding them. What do you think, Helen? They doing okay? Yeah, I think they're doing okay. Well, I better go hunt for some more fish worms. Imagine how this nest is going to look in a couple of weeks when these birds start growing. Looking back, the whole process took about 30 days. It was like 15 days from the time that we had our first egg until it hatched into a chick. And it was another 14 days before that chick was ready to fly out of the nest. And then the other 3 followed in 2 more days. So all in all, it was about 30 days. They're getting larger, aren't they? Boy, are they hungry. That's getting more crowded too, isn't it? See you guys later. It had been cold all spring, but dry, thank goodness. Little did we know what was coming. We woke up one day to a thunderstorm, and it was not fun. It came down pretty hard. All I could do is sit up in the tree and watch. I wouldn't be of any help down there. The eave spout of the house was overflowing, and a gush of water was hitting the railing, just a few inches from the nest. But it quieted, it calmed a little bit, so I could finally fly down and offer some food. They were still hungry, maybe a little scared, but still hungry. Smart move, lady, to build this nest under this eave. Don't tell her I said that. She's hard to live with as it is. It took a while, but we all dried off. The nest held up well. Things quieted down. The sun would come out, and we'd get dry. In a day or two, it became apparent that there just was not enough room in this nest for Mother and 4 chicks. But these chicks are becoming a little more than just chicks. It's a wonder that somebody didn't fall out of the nest. It's a wonder that Mother wasn't pushed out of the nest. Hey, Mom, get up, will you? Get out of the way, my gosh, you're smothering us in here. It was obvious that one of these guys isn't going to be long before one of these guys just up and leaves this nest. That must be Eenie there on top. He's the oldest. And he looks like he's about ready to take off. Boy, it sure is crowded in here, you guys. One of these days I'm just going to get out of here. Hey, get over, will you? Gee, let's move over a little bit. Scratch my back for me. Oh boy, you know what it's like down here? Do you know we can't hardly breathe down here? Somebody ought to do something about this. Hey, Dad. Yeah, where have you been? Let's get something going here. Can you build us a bigger nest, maybe? Yeah, that would do it. A bigger nest. We kind of like sticking around here. What do you think, Helen? Are they ever going to go? Are they ever going to grow up and leave? My gosh, we have them as babies. We feed them. We send them to college. I'm getting tired of this, you guys. Let's get it moving. You hear? Ugh. Good grief. Hey, Mom. Mom, you're crushing us here. Will you take it easy? Oh, my gosh. Boy. This is ridiculous. Dad, hey, Dad, there you are again. Yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah, thank you. Well, that's good. That tastes pretty good. It's not enough. Boy. They're forcing me. I'm ready to go. One of these days, I'm just going to say adios. Pay attention now. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 there. This is in the evening, and they're about to shut down for the night. However, tomorrow morning, guess what we find first thing when we wake up? Sometime during the night, one of them left. There's only 3 now. Watch this now. Watch this. And they're with the 3rd one. Now there's only 2 in there. Look at him, look at. When Meanie left, he jumped onto the railing out there, and they're watching him. They don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to fly away on his own? Where's Dad? Dad ought to be here to help him. What's he going to do? Is he going to fall off that railing? Doggone it, I wish Dad was here to help him. Oh, look. Is that Dad? There he is. Dad. Meanie's out there on the railing helping. Oh, he's helping him. He's showing him how to fly. Look, it's easy. Well, maybe it's easy. Come on, Miney. Come on, Mo. We can do this. We can do it. Let's go. I'm ready to fly, are you? Come on, Mo. Let's go. Let's get going. We can do it, Dad, can't we? You show us how, Dad, and I'm sure we can do it. Oh, there went Dad. Look at him. He flies away so easy. Well, they did. They left. Kind of leaves you with a hollow feeling. They flew off. They just kind of take off on their own once they get away. Helen and I sat in the tree for a little while, just looking at the nest. And before I knew it, she took off and flew down. It was like one last look. Or maybe more than that. She had to set in the nest a few different ways, kind of just nestle down in the nest. Who knows what mothers think and what they feel? I guess only mothers know that. This was the last time. I guess she figured the nest had served its purpose. So it's time for us to move on, isn't it, Helen? God does things in the right way, and He doesn't make